Coaching young people is a passion of mine. And when it comes to coaching, that's the one place in my life that I feel like ultimate responsibility doesn't fall on my shoulders. New D! When you go back in, we're gonna go back in, start a 6. And it's a place that I can go and be of service at a different capacity. What kind of grades you make, man? What kind of grades do you make?
A minuses.
That's a place of, a better term, it's a place of peace for me. My name is Brandon Lehue. I'm the president of ByteTime Computing. We were founded by a group of 4 guys that went through kindergarten through 12th grade together, been friends. They all served. I went to school. Early on, we started off trying to figure out how to do it, and what we wanted to accomplish and what our mission was. Like most MSPs, we started off throwing a dart on the wall, operating as a break-fix company, eventually transitioned into a managed service provider.
We didn't have money to take over anybody. We didn't have any loans. It was basically paycheck to paycheck. Let's get this client, and then let's see what we can do with the money from this, and build this business from there. So, we've grown organically in all caps.
If I could go back to pre-COVID, we weren't at a great place financially, probably like many other MSPs. It's at peaks and valleys, and we started to hear about it in February 2020, and we kind of saw this coming, and we knew at that time we were going to have to find a way to keep our employees. So fast forward Q4 and going into Q1 of the following year, it was like a waterfall of counts falling off the cliff. Companies getting sold, companies getting bought, companies merging, companies going out of business, showing up to accounts, the doors were locked. And we had to figure a way through this. And we made the decision at that time, like the market was telling us there's change. And the change was tech services is no longer the foot in the door sale. The sale is cybersecurity. That's what people are needing. IBM released a study in 2019 and 2020 that said, the average small business is impacted by $3.86 million by a cyber attack. Like, how does a small business overcome that?
And Brandon had this brilliant idea of, let's go to a cybersecurity type company. So started looking at it, looking at the plan, looking at the policies, looking at the procedures that we were going to need to do all this. Where does that lead to? That means that now I had to start evaluating all of our vendors.
We had been a partner with Enable for close to 10 years, and we weren't sure, but we knew that we were going to take a hard look at everyone. And ultimately what it boiled down to was what we started to realize with Enable is we had never really engaged with Enable. And the reason for that was we were always getting a sales pitch. Every time the phone rang and it showed up as Enable, it was somebody calling to try and sell us one more widget or one more license or one more agent. And like you, I didn't have time for that. So fast forward back to the coming out of COVID, and we made the decision we're going to engage with Enable. We said we are going to spend the next 12, 18, 24 months giving Enable every chance there is to develop that relationship. Well, about that same time, Enable had started a new program with their partner success managers. And the first call we got on, it wasn't about what can we sell you, right? How can we make money off of you? And the strategy was, how can we help you grow so you can buy more from us? And I was just like, there it is.
And it doesn't feel like a vendor partnership. It feels like a partnership. Somebody that's a piece of our business, that wants to see us grow, that wants to help us grow.
So what do we do? Well, let's take Enable as our core and wrap all these other things around it. And let's get into cybersecurity, because cybersecurity is really starting to hit hard. We had to get this goal. And darn it if we didn't do it in that December. So we were able to take that product and sell it, and it was selling like hotcakes. And we got everyone excited about it. And we made our goal.
If I was to define success, it's whether or not we're impactful. If you can make a difference in a person's life, in a client's life, in an employee's life, that's success. We're full go pass rush. So go get it. Go get it. Get some. And so, for example, in coaching, we say, hey, if you're still coaching it today the same way you were 10 years ago, you haven't gotten any better as a coach. And that's the same thing on the tech world. With us, we're constantly trying to evolve the way we train, the way we produce, and the way we impact lives.